everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my ranking up guide. This time I'm gonna talk you through my matches in the green ranks. I lost my Tekken God Prime rank due to corrupted save data, and I thought I might as well talk through my matches while ranking up again and give you some insight and tips on how to rank up. And I'm gonna commentate my matches for you to see how I think during a match. Part 1 of this guide was made with Kazuya, but I decided to go with Lilly. She's my main, and I haven't played Kazuya enough to be comfortable with him. Lilly is my main, and I just play much better with him. With her. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm not sure why. I need to calm down. Guess I got stage fright. I'm still not used to talking through my matches for YouTube videos. I'll get into it, don't worry. And our first opponent is a Lilly player. So, against Lilly, don't press buttons, because she will crush everything. And you have to sidestep and sidewalk a lot. She is linear. And if you have fast enough reactions, try to block her snake edge, the launching low. I know it's difficult, especially when you're just starting out with the game, but it's gonna be important for you later on. Nevertheless, let's see how this guy plays. Cartwheel. I also made a guide on how to beat Lilly's cartwheel recently, so you can check it out on YouTube. As usual, people at these ranks, they love doing get up kicks and spring kicks, so you can just wait them out and whiff punish them. And I sidestep, because that move he did there is really linear. Sidestep a lot. Cartwheel interrupted. Now I'm whipping. Didn't break the throw, but that's alright. That's unsafe. That's a flowchart. He loves the throw, doesn't he? Well, let's give him a taste of his own medicine. People at these ranks, they don't really know how to break throws. That's a very slow low, so I could interrupt it with a duck jab. And that's unsafe as well. He's whiffing now. Nice throw break. Yeah, this is definitely not a green rank. Cartwheel again. And he's dead. Christmas ruined. I floated his cartwheel there with jabs, but that can be risky, because that cartwheel is weird. Sometimes you get a combo for interrupting it with jabs, but sometimes Lilly goes over the jabs. This is a smurf, so it's not a true green rank. Unfortunately, this is Tekken rank these days. You're gonna meet many smurfs. Break the throw. Okay. He still loves get up kicks. Nope. Now I know his flowchart. He loves the cartwheels and throws. Try to identify the moves your opponent loves using, especially at these ranks. That's interruptible. That's unsafe. Another cartwheel. And he cannot adapt to me. Lilly's 1+2. This one is also unsafe, and players at these ranks, they love using 1+2. It's -12 on block, in case you already know frame data. If not, then I strongly suggest you to start watching videos on frame data in Tekken. They're gonna help you. And I sidestepped and we've punished him again. Okay, I'll have one more last match against this Lilly player and see if he can adapt to me. Well, okay, it's probably not going to rematch. Okay, let's try to find another opponent. About smurfs, I know it's annoying. Oh, actually, I'm gonna explain what smurfs are. Some people still don't know the terms. Smurfs are players who in reality have a much higher rank, but they decided to pick a weaker character with a lower rank to go into ranked battles again, or reset their rank, or create a new account, and they have low ranks, but in reality they have a high rank. About smurfs, try not to take ranks too seriously, because if you're gonna take ranks seriously and your motivation in Tekken is just to rank up, you will only get salty all the time because you will not avoid smurfs. They're very frequent in the game that is 2 years old already. Instead, try focusing on small goals. For example, punishing Lilly's cartwheel correctly at least once. That's a huge progress. Now let's focus on this match versus Law. Law kinda has bad range, and he has a Dragon Tail launching low that I just blocked. Another move Law player is Law. And he got frame trapped. Yeah, slow launching lows are very frequent strategies at green ranks, because most players don't know how to duck them on reaction. And my advice is that at green ranks, it's gonna be very beneficial for you to start blocking, try and block so lows like Lost Dragon Tail on reaction. First in practice mode and then in real matches. I'm sorry for demoting you, dear Law player, I'm sorry, but this is for the greater good. He's brave, he rematched me. That's good. He was doing a lot of unsafe strings that I know how to punish. People at these ranks love unsafe moves because they don't know frame data yet. So if you learn frame data and you learn how to punish these unsafe moves, you're gonna move up from the green ranks very fast. I'm just gonna punish his unsafe moves now and try to step him. Okay, go break. And I got a successful sidestep punish. Again.
Round 2. Fight.
That's Junkyard. You actually have to low parry the second hit of this move. It's a low. It's not that easy, but it's important. Unsafe. This Power Crush is very unsafe as well. It has some pushback, but it's actually a launch punishable on block. So if you have a long range launcher, launch it. I will not risk it and I will just do forward 2-3 as a punisher because it has good range. Now he's trying to use homing moves because he sees that I'm stepping him. That's smart. Dragon Tail. And I punished his Power Crush. Power Crushes are usually at least -12 on block. Punish them always. There are some high Power Crushes in the game. Those are usually safe. You have to duck those. But mid Power Crushes are almost always unsafe on block. And he's still rematching. That's brave. He has the right mindset. He wants to learn how to beat me and figure it out. That's the right second mindset. Now he sees that I haven't blocked the low in a long time. So I'm probably gonna start, yeah, using them. I have lost too. And I blocked it this time. See, some players, when they get frustrated, they like doing the same move over and over again, especially when it has worked for them till now. There's no shame in it, they just want to win, and they will do anything to win. If you don't block the snake edge on reaction, that's your fault. You cannot blame the law player. And he was pressing buttons during wake up on the ground. Very common mistake in the green ranks still. Try to tech roll. That's in general the safest way of getting up from the ground. That's the quick side roll. He's getting frame trapped. Let me try to block snake edge again. He always does snake edge and then a mix to try to mix me up. Let's try to find another opponent, someone with a higher rank, so that I would get more points. This is also a really common strategy at these ranks. They try to mix up these slow launching lows with mids. They expect you to get scared of the low and duck and then get caught by a mid, like a down forward 2. But this is not a true mix-up, since you can duck snake edge and dragon tail kind of moves on reaction. It's difficult, as I said. I do not block it every time either. But try not ducking randomly. Always duck with a purpose. Let's see who's our next opponent.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it's Leo. And it's definitely not a green rank player, since he's a fighter with 2 wins. Okay, against Leo, she has a knockdown low that is very slow and very fast and very damaging. You cannot react to it on reaction, and it tracks both sides as well, so you pretty much have to guess when the Leo player is going to use the low. You have to get their timing and predict it. Leo in general is really a complicated character to deal with. She has pretty good tracking as well, so stepping against her is
Round
complicated.
one. Fight.
Let's see how I can deal with her. Or him. Still don't know Leo's gender. Yeah, definitely not a green rank. I'm smurfing too, but... and I feel kind of bad for it, but it's for the greater good. To teach you all something. Okay, he's going in with safe pokes. He doesn't want to risk too much. So this is my time to go in and try to provoke him into doing a mistake like this one. Whipping his house sweep. Let's see what he's gonna do to try to get the life lead back. He whiffed house sweep again. See, when you have a big life lead over your opponent, you don't have to go in. Just let the opponent come to you and kill themselves. They're gonna have to risk if they want to take all your life away. There is nothing else for them to do. When they got like 5% HP, they have to risk. He's whiffing. My side steps are working. He's not using homing moves or tracking moves. Nice slow parry on the low slide. I'm gonna start using homing moves as well, just to make sure he doesn't ever step me. Caught by the hop kick. I knew exactly when he was gonna press the button. I got his timing now. Timing is a very advanced concept in Tekken, and if you're a new player at green ranks, don't worry about it yet. You just focus on your backdashing and learning how to punish stuff and do combos with your own character. He's doing a lot of lows, and he provoked me with them successfully. 1 HP left. Ah. Oh, nice. He ducked. He took the 50-50 at the end between a mid and a low. And he guessed right. That was just luck. Ole also has many moves that go on the mids and highs, so you want to be careful with mashing against Leo as well. He didn't block my snake edge. And I did a little unblockable setup there. Basically, after a screw attack, if I do an unblockable with Lilly, and my opponent stands up in any way, they will get hit. It's a mid, so they cannot duck it. They can only parry it if they have a parry, or they have to stay on the ground. I'm gonna rematch him one more time, and then I'll go on and try to find a true green rank.
Round one. Fight.
He knew to punish Lilly's 1+2. So he knows the Lilly matchup quite well.
Round two. Fight.
But he does not punish Lilly's wall running too, this one. It's around -11 or -12 on block. Lilly does not have safe launchers. That's a really useful tip against Lilly's. he challenged my plus frames after quarter circle forward 3+4. That means I can do frame traps
KO.
after quarter circle forward 3+4.
Round 3.
Because Lilly's quarter circle forward 3+4, this move is +6 on block. So 15 frame moves after this one are uninterruptible. Such as Lilly's hop kick or this one, down forward 4. Fall for it again. Let's do another frame trap. Or, no, he got lost spot.
You win.
I love it.
Now, let's try to find a true green rank. As I said, you're gonna meet smurfs and just focus on small steps, small goals, like blocking one annoying move successfully,
Challenger.
punishing it even once is a huge step for you, and if you punish that move over and over again, it's gonna get into your muscle memory. It's gonna get into your system, and the next time Lilly player does, for example, 1+2, you will punish it without even thinking about it. That's why you just have to keep playing, keep practicing, and focus on these small goals, and I guarantee you that you will improve. Also, combos. At these ranks, most people still don't really know their characters' combos. But if you do, then it's good for you, because it's important. Combos. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, it's important for you to focus on not trying to use the whole move list of your character, which happens a lot with characters that have big movers like Lei or Xiaoyu. Focus on their best moves and getting a launch with a launcher and not dropping those combos. Finish those combos at all times, and that's gonna get you further than trying to use a character's whole move list at the beginning. Because at the green ranks you don't have enough knowledge about the game yet to use your whole move list effectively. And it's another smurf.
You surely don't believe you can beat me.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh no, 3-bar Brian. So Brian has a sneak edge, the launching roll, and an orbital, which is like a jumping attack that is safe on block, and it crushes lows and mids. It's a common panic move for Brian players. Stepping against Brian can be risky. He has good tracking moves, but he doesn't have any knockdown lows apart from sneak edge. So if you can block sneak edge on reaction, you have no reason to duck. You're gonna just have to backdash against Brian comfortably and try to predict his low soccer kick. Just backdash. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the match now.
Fight.
There's the orbital. He loves get up kicks. I'm gonna remember that. 1 HP left. Yep, there was the get up kick. I predicted it.
Fight.
That's unsafe. Okay, he likes committing to ducking lows too, especially on wake up. I'm gonna do mids next time. Unsafe. Again. He blocked low. But Lilly's down 3, the low poke, is only -12 on block. he tried to launch it.
Fight.
That low cannot be launched on block. So he doesn't know Lilly's frame data very well. He was trying to duck again on wake up, but I didn't mid. Let's try another mid. This time he didn't wake up because he didn't want to guess between a low and a mid. And there's Snake Edge. And that's unsafe. Okay, let's try to find someone who's not a smurf. At these ranks, many people still use get up kicks, mid get up kicks, spring kicks, toe kicks. As I said in part 1, try to see how your opponent likes to wake up from the ground. For example, that Brian player, he either did get up kicks, spring kicks, or he stood up. No, he side rolled, blocking those. So when he side rolled, I did a down forward 3, which is the mid. He got hit by it, and then I punished his spring kick. Also, not worrying about your ranks will help you mentally as well. Because if you worry about demotions, promotions, you're gonna get scared. You're gonna be under a lot of pressure because you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get demoted, I need to perform well. And you will not have a clear mind. You will not focus on the match, but on your thoughts instead, and that's wrong. Okay, so Lee has a bad range, so backdashing against him is useful. But he has very annoying pokes. That's also a good reason for staying out of his range. Unsafe. Especially his low pokes and his down forward 1 are very annoying. That's unsafe as well.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Nice down forward 2. Oh, counter hits. Yeah, counter hits will help you a lot against people who like to press buttons. Especially if you have a character that has a magic 4, which is a standing 4 that launches on counter hit. Those are usually very fast. This guy loves hop kicks. I did a random power crush because I had a feeling he was gonna press buttons. And I was right.
Fight.
Let's backdash away. He's blocking lows. Okay, he likes to press up to stand up from the ground and block immediately. That means this means that for me, I have a good chance for mixing him up with mix-ups. Let's see if he rematches, and if he stands up again from the ground immediately, I'm gonna start doing lows and see if he blocks them. Oh, don't think he's gonna rematch. Okay, let's move on. Opponents who like to press up to stand up. With Lilly, for example, you can do a back turn down 3+4 or a back turn 1+2 to force them to guess between a low and a mid if they stand up. And once again, try to see how they react to these mix-ups. Most people, they will try to do get up kicks or stay on the ground to avoid the mix-up. Now this seems like a true green rank. Fighter with 300 wins. And he's on a pretty nice win streak. Jin is all around a really good character, but he's as good as the player is. He has a launching unseeable low, health sweep, which is scary. He has good tracking as well. Jin as a character, he has no weakness. So let's just see what he does, and I'm gonna try to adapt. Electrics, okay. Probably not a true green rank. Or he's a tryhard Mishima. Okay, he challenged my Kurasuka forward 3+4 with a jab. That means I can flame trap him next time. I'm gonna do a Kurasuka forward 3+4 into a hop kick. On block. Okay, he blocked it this time. His counter hit. And a sidestep. Okay, my combo didn't work. Lilly and her inconsistent combo. The last hit just whiffed.
Fight.
Loves the forward 4. I need to outpoke him. Because then he's gonna start feeling comfortable. I don't think this combo is going to kill, but I'm gonna get good ground game. Down 3. Down 3 is a low risk move, so if he punished it, I wouldn't lose much health. I would still have an advantage. Forward 4-2. Obviously, he doesn't know the Lilly matchup. He was pressing buttons after getting hit by moves. So, frame traps should work against him. Or strings. Like this one. He whiffed. Let's make him whiff something again. There we go. Oh, nice low parry. He's not scared of committing to ducking for lows. Sorry for destroying your promo chance. You played well, I'm sure you will get your promotion match. Another thing I noticed about green rank players, or low rank players in general, some of them try to play with honor. There's no such thing in honor in Tekken. If something works, just use it. If your opponent cannot block lows, abuse them. This is not a thing just among low-level players. This is common even at high-level Tekken and in tournaments. It's just that tournament-level players have such good defense that most of this bullshit will not work on them. But as soon as their opponent finds a weakness, they're gonna abuse that weakness. Everybody wants to win. Okay, it's a Shaheen. I don't remember much about Shaheen because he's such an underused character. He has 26 wins, so obviously a smurf. I have a promo match as well. Shaheen players love slidey mix-ups. I know some frames from Shaheen, so I'm just gonna try to space him out and block what I can and punish what I can. Power clutch work. Okay, he blocked my low. He's not scared of ducking early. That's a frame trap. Rage drive into forward 4. Because Lily's rage drive is like +9 on block. So obviously he doesn't know the Lily matchup well. Slidey. See what he's gonna do. Poking me. Doesn't want to commit to anything unsafe. Oh. Didn't expect to get a counter hit. Hop kick, okay. Now he's desperate, I guess, and he's using hop kicks. And I killed him with down 3.
Round 3. Fight.
I expect him to do more hop kicks now. I don't know why, I just have this feeling that he's gonna start using more hop kicks. Or maybe not. Missed my ender. Oh, get up kick. Okay. See, there's a hop kick. If players love using hop kicks, some people love hop kicks even more than this guy. If they love hop kicks, don't waste your time with lows. Yeah, it's very risky because you have the chance to get hop kicked. Instead, try to spam more mids. Especially mid folks that are fast, so that you could block the hop kicks for a combo. Or backdash and make them whiff and punish them. Or block them and punish them. And for those who don't know frame data, every hop kick, for example Lily's up forward 3, is at least -13 on block. So I try to punish them at least with jabs. Hop kicks are strong launchers. You shouldn't let your opponent get away with unpunished hop kicks, or they're just gonna abuse them even more.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's a Kazumi. Kazumi is a very poke-oriented character. Her lows kinda suck. She has a good low poke, but it doesn't knock down, so I really have no reason for blocking lows. She has one knockdown low, but it comes out from a stance, so it's really unpredictable. So if she is not in the stance, I probably don't have many reasons for ducking against Kazumi. She has awesome mids. Running 2 is a mid that is boss block. Her down forward 1 is super good. She has a good mid homing move as well. All around a very solid character. Oh yeah, started with a magic 4 and power crush. Power crush is unsafe. And he's whiffing. Nice magic 4. He knows what buttons to press with Kazumi. He definitely knows. He just doesn't know when. Because they always whiff. And again, he tried to launch punish my down 3. And Kazumi's wall sending 2 is unsafe on block. So I punished her. For trying to punish me. Okay, got a wall splat. Into a nice juicy combo. He pressed up to stand up, so I could mix him up. And now he's blocking lows after standing up. I'll do a mid next time.
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
Running 2? Running 2 is a really good move for Kazumi, and you can sidewalk left against it. Mid? He didn't duck this time. It's okay. I didn't get punished. It was worth a shot. That's unsafe. I tried to respect Kazumi's down forward 1 because of the extension. it's mid-mid, and the second hit was but knocks down, but it is like minus 13. And most Kazumi players, like the one that just did down forward 1-2, they like going for the extension without a re. So that's a free punisher for you. I didn't get many points from him, so I'm gonna try to find someone else. I kind of miss playing Kazuya. But it's hard for me to focus on so many characters at once. Especially when I go to tournaments. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your secondary characters and focus on your main. Because you have to improve only with that one character for the tournament. Your muscle memory with the main character has to be on point. You cannot get out of shape. And it's the same gym player again. And we are Vanguard already. Okay, this guy, he loved low pokes. He didn't risk that much, so he played well. Waiting for unsafe stuff will not help me much in this case. I'm gonna try to make him whip and sidestep.
Round 1.
Although sidestepping against Jin is risky. I don't think this gym player knows how to deal with sidesteppers. See? And now he's ducking. Okay, so he's randomly ducking under pressure when he's about to die. But I had a full health bar, so I had no reason for going for a low and getting punished. I waited for him to duck and get killed by a mid.
Perfect.
He's getting desperate. He was pressing buttons,
Fight.
especially on the ground, so he got 3 wall spots. Okay. He loves the forward 4 button, as every team player does. That's steppable. Okay, he didn't get hit by my screen, and he didn't punish it either. And he tried to press the button again. And Kodisuka forward 3+4 into down forward 1 is a frame trap, so I covered both options of him ducking and trying to low parry a low and trying to interrupt me while staying safe, because Lilly's down forward 1 is like -1 on block. And when you're -1 to -4 on block, and
This is a great place to fight.
you can still
Don't be fake.
sidestep your opponent's retaliation easily.
Round 1.
Sidestepping moves when you're -5 to -9 on block gets a little harder. But at -1 to -4 you can sidestep almost anything that doesn't track. And even if it tracks, you can step it. Depends on the tracking properties. Ouch. Good poking. Rage drive. Didn't kill him.
KO.
Lilly's Rage Drive is a launcher that is plus on block, it goes over lows, and it's a homing move. And so I caught him while he was trying to step me with the Rage Drive. And he got launched. Okay, he doesn't know Lilly's strings. Now he's just mashing. Obviously frustrated. Rage drive? Oh, rage drive, okay. Jin's redart is a high. It's safe on blocks, so you have to duck and punish it. Okay, he pressed back to stand up. Oh, he got away from the wall. Lucky him! There's the hell sweep. Ouch, nice punish. I actually didn't expect him to block it. I should have been more careful and go for something else. Let's see what's he gonna do. I'm cornered. I just try to not get hit by his forward 4-2 at the wall. It's a long range mid that lost by it, so I'm safe on block. Ah, good one.
Final round. Fight.
Homing move, okay. He knows some stuff. Nice hop kick. Good reaction to Lilly's spin kick. It's not gonna kill yet. I don't want to risk a low at, when I have such low health, so I did a mid instead. Yeah. Okay, he high crashed my throw. He actually won. Good for him.
You lose.
He had good reactions there because I went for a low after Lilly's cartwheel down for people's 4. I'm actually playing too cheesy. I just don't expect players at these ranks to be so good, but he's obviously... It's probably a smurf, I'm not sure. Or he's just really good. I'm confused.
Round 1.
Let's play safely now. Okay. And he got hit by the power crash this time. Oops. Ah, I panicked.
Round 2. Fight. Perfect.
Nice. I got my reads on him now.
3.
Just go for frame traps and save stuff. Nice slow parry. Still committing to ducking lows, okay. And he tried to stand up. And after a forward 4 at the wall, another forward 4 will hit almost every opponent that is trying to stand up. Let's try unblockable. Okay, he knew that he's supposed to stay on the ground. Nice! He knew to stay on the ground.
Final round. Fight.
Okay. I won this time. Sorry I didn't talk through this match as much. I was trying to focus. Let's try to find a true green rank now. Once again. That player was just really good at adapting to all my stuff, so I could not just autopilot against him and wait for whiffs and punish him, because he actually was a good player. He even could dash into my face and do something like a down forward one or another poke to change his timing. If that guy is a true green rank player, kudos to him. But if he is a true green rank player, I'm not sure why he's not ranking up. My guess is that if a player is this good against a certain matchup, for example Lilly, because he knew how to react to my stuff, that means he's really weak to other matchups. Matchup knowledge is very important in ranked. The more characters you know how to counter, the bigger your chances are that you're gonna get more wins, because there are a variety of characters you meet in ranked. And in green ranks, you start to learn matchups by learning how to defeat gimmicks. Green ranks are known for the most disgusting gimmicks, spamming loads, orbitals, Matterhorns, all the cheap stuff. And only those who learn how to deal with those will be the ones who rank up. Or if they have stronger gimmicks and full charts. But even those players, they're gonna hit a wall sooner or later. Everyone is exposable. Let's see who my next opponent is, if I get connected with him. Okay, connection lost.
Challenger.
4% disconnection rate. I'll risk it. I don't want to waste time.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it's a king, a warrior ranked king with 700 wins. He seems stuck at warrior rank. That means he has big flaws in his gameplay that he cannot overcome. King is mostly vulnerable on his left side, so I tend to sidestep right against King a lot. Also, be prepared to break Giant Swing. That is the big throw where he throws you away and goes like and takes away like half of your life bar. You press it, you break it by pressing 1. Okay, his side roll. He's trying to be careful. I'm just gonna stay back and let him kill himself. Like this. Gonna sidestep at the beginning of the round. Okay, I got hit. Alley kicks. Sidestep Matterhorn. Let's try the unblockable setup. Okay, That's good. He stayed on the ground. He's actually paying attention to my character's animations. Because you can see on time whether Lilly is going for the unblockable or not. And if she is, then you can stand up safely. With a tech roll even. Let's try lows. Ooh, got the rear. Okay, he likes duck jabs. And ducking. Yeah, I see this habit from many low ranked players. If they're pressured and they don't know what to do, they're gonna try ducking. And as I said before, ducking for no reason is really bad. You're just gonna end up blown up by mids. If you're new to the game and you're not sure when to duck and when not to duck, I suggest you to try sidestepping instead. Because most mids and lows that the opponents at these ranks are gonna use are linear. So you're gonna have a better chance of making them with their low or mid and get a punish. And I have a promo match, and this guy has a demo match. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna steal your rank. He's very careful on the ground. Sometimes he just lays on the ground and waits for me to do something. And sometimes he just goes for the spring kick. And he's not using very many throws either. This string is very well known for King, and it's a two break, the throw at the end. He's clueless, doesn't know what to do. I shattered his game plan. Nice launch though, capital punishment. Oh, didn't duck the high. And that's unsafe. I'm gonna try to bait out the rage art. Ooh, nice tackle. I mean, power crush.
Great. Round 3. Fight.
When my opponent has low health, what I'm thinking is, what can I do that is pretty safe, or maybe not safe, that deals enough damage to kill him? Okay, weird. He doesn't know how to deal with Lilly's cartwheels. Most people at these ranks don't.
You win.
I'm sorry for spamming cartwheel at him there at the end. I'm really sorry. I should have been nicer to him. Okay, so these were the green ranks. If you made it this far, congrats! But Tekken does not get easier after this. It only gets harder. The good thing is that if you rank up like this and even get past the green ranks, you're on your way to learn how to learn Tekken, if that makes sense. You're gonna learn the right mentality for knowing how to approach Tekken and keep learning. If you get past the green ranks, then you either have stronger offense, flowcharts, or you spend a lot of time in practice mode, figuring out how to beat your opponent's cheesing. And if you haven't made it to Warrior yet, then I wish you all good luck. Try to enjoy the game. Don't rush too much. Don't try to force the rank. And just, as I said before, just try to focus on small victories like punishing a move correctly, okay? I'm gonna stop rambling now and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye! You can do it.